Did you know that katana swords are not that good of a choice for a zombie apocalypse? In this video, we will discuss the 19 most overrated weapons for a zombie apocalypse. Just keep that in mind, the weapons on this list aren't the worst, they're just overrated. Number 19. Bayonets. They can be beneficial, but don't expect to poke it into zombies' head like movies, cause it won't work unless you're against cheese a skull walking dead zombies. Number 18. Katana. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have put this one on the worst weapons list. Even a good quality or master-made katana is not perfect. If it's a cheap one, then it's a piece of garbage. Not even an overrated one. Just one of the worst options. But even a real katana isn't that amazing of a choice. It can't cut off limbs and heads like in the movies unless you have like 20 years of training and become a samurai master or something. A katana is made for slashing, not chopping off limbs and heads. Maintenance is a nightmare. You need a special oil mixture and you can't just use mineral oil like other swords. I know all movies and video games try to make it look like the ultimate weapon, but it's really not that great. They only use it because it looks cool. Number 18. Grenades. Everybody dreams of throwing a grenade into a pack of zombies and score a multi-kill, but grenades aren't that strong. Their shrapnel is lethal within 5 meters and can fly over 50 meters. It's not like in video games where only distance matters. In reality, shrapnel matters. You might get hit by the stray shrapnels too. If you're against Walking Dead type zombies, then it's almost useless. What are the odds of a piece of shrapnel hitting their head? Explosions aren't as dramatic or powerful as in movies and video games. Number 16. Fire axe. It's very heavy. You probably can't fight for long with it. It's a pain to carry. If you do an improper swing, you lose your guard and will be in a vulnerable position. It can get stuck in a zombie's body in the middle of a fight. Otherwise, it's good for breaking doors, cutting down trees, or collecting firewood. Number 15. Competition pistols. They have low recoil and high accuracy, so people think they're good for headshotting zombies. Little do they know, competition guns are very vulnerable to dirt and dust. In a zombie apocalypse, or pretty much any environment except competition matches, dirt and dust will get into their system and cause malfunctions. If you won't venture into woods or anywhere dirty, for example if you're guarding your camp, then they could be good. Number 14. Wooden bat. A wooden bat is a gettable and handy weapon, but it might not be durable and could break after a short time, especially if it's not a high-end model. Best type of bats are polyethylene bats. Number 13. M1911 pistols. I know they won 2 world wars, blah blah blah, but that was a century ago. Now there are way better options like Glocks, Bredas, CZs, 2011s. Pretty much anything is better than a 1911 for this cause, which has only 7 or 8 shots unless you go for extended mags, poor reliability in cheaper models, being highly ammo sensitive, you can't choose your ammo in SHDF or zombie apocalypse. If you insist on picking one, which is not advised, go for a tactical model from a good manufacturer like Kimber or Wilson Combat. But again, with the money you need to spend on them, you can get way better guns. Number 12. Swords. But why? They were used in battlefields, so why they're on this list? Don't forget, this is not a worst weapons list. It's just an overrated weapons list. Aside from maintenance issues like cleaning, oiling, sharpening, swords require proper technique and training. If you strike with the wrong blade angle, you'll either do very little damage or get the blade stuck in the zombie's body and probably will find out if there is an afterlife or not. So if you have enough training, you'll probably be okay. Number 11. Barbed wire bat. Wrapping barbed wire around the bat has some benefits, like scaring human enemies like when you're fighting in Thunderdome, causing laceration, wounds and bleeding, but it can also injure yourself, and if it has zombie bloods in it, congratulations, you just infected yourself. Number 10. A sledgehammer. It has same problem as the fire axe, but with some advantages. But before I tell you those advantages, smash that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And if you did, then don't forget to turn on the notifications. It's heavy, it's hard to carry, one proper swing and, well, you'll find out if there's an afterlife. Cause when swinging something this heavy, if you miss, you probably will get bitten before recovering your guard. However, it has some advantages compared to fire axe, like it won't get stuck in a zombie's body, it doesn't need sharpening, it's better for breaking into doors and walls while scavenging for supplies. Number 9. Smith & Wesson Governor. People think because it claims to shoot 14 shells, 45 long colt, and with conversion tubes it can shoot pretty much all pistol calibers, it's a good choice. But they don't know that it won't be accurate even with 410 or 45 LC. Also, after some shooting, conversion tubes get hot and won't be reliable to use anymore. Number 8. 5.56 short-barreled rifles. Don't attack me, it's just an overrated weapons for zombie apocalypse list. But if you don't have a suppressor on that thing, then it sounds will alert everyone in the town from zombies to raiders. I know all guns are loud, but this thing is just next level, especially inside buildings. It will also reduce velocity, which will be translated to less range and less damage to zombies. Not to mention that shooting this thing might damage your hearing too. Number 7. Colt Python Revolver. Just because Rick Grimes used it, it doesn't mean it's a perfect choice. It's not that bad, but neither perfect. It's a high quality revolver, but not so popular. If any parts break, you might have troubles, but it's not likely to break. Its capacity is low and reloading is slow, which is another problem with all revolvers that make them bad choices for zombie apocalypse, but can almost be fixed with speed loaders and moon clips. Benefits of this gun is you can run both 357 mag or 38 special through it. If barrel range is enough, you might have chance to hunt some small games with it. They need more maintenance and are tricky to shoot, need more training, and are harder to use under stress cause you might short stroke the trigger. Number 6. Bows. They're quiet and arrows are sometimes retrievable, but it's not all that. Arrows will break after few shots, especially cheap ones. The higher quality ones will last longer, but if you learn flashing, you can make your ammo. They are hard to aim and use, especially in a stressful situation. A suppressed 22 gun will be almost same level of quiet. Ammo is available and the gun and its ammo is lighter and more compact than a bow and arrow. I will put a link to a video dedicated to bows for zombie apocalypse at the end of this video. Number 5. Desert Eagle in 357 or 44 Magnum. This iconic beast is hard to find its parts, sensitive and need good load, which means you can't run 38 special on 357 Magnum and 44 special to 44 Magnum too. This gun hasn't any practical use except hunting and plinking, and it's not very reliable in bad conditions, hell even normal conditions. But the main problem is its ammo sensitivity. Otherwise, its option to change calibers easily is a nice feature. Number 4. Improvised explosive devices. Jesus! IEDs are dangerous to make, carry, and use. If you make booby traps with them, you or others might accidentally trigger them and cause collateral damages. They can be effective against zombies, but they don't worth the risk of getting yourself neutralized. The next 3 options will be shocking for most people, so before getting into them, hit the like button if you're enjoying the video. Number 3. Shotguns. Shotguns are very powerful at close range, but not more than 50 or 60 meters. They also have limited ammo capacity, and if you want to use extended tubes that comes farther than the barrel, if it hits somewhere it will break and empty your gun. Doesn't matter if it's the same size of the barrel or not, cause it will be too long and make the gun a nightmare to maneuver and use in buildings and tight quarters. Their ammunition is heavy and reload speed is low. If shotgun is semi-auto, it will be ammo sensitive and more prone to malfunction. The best shotgun is pump action magfit, but the magfit shotguns are generally unreliable too, except few models. If you know any reliable magfit shotguns or had positive experiences with one, share your ideas with us in the comment section. Number 2. Melee weapons. All melee weapons are overrated. Yes, they're silent and won't attract more zombies, but what if you won't survive? Most of them need lots of training and proper technique to be used effectively. They also need some maintenances, like sharpening, cleaning and oiling for blades. Since you need to be very close to zombies, fighting them with melee weapons is way more risk compared to firearms and other ranged weapons. Number 1. 22 long rifle caliber rifles. Let me ask you something. Would you choose a 22 LR rifle for protecting yourself against a person on meth that is aggressively tries to neutralize you? Don't get me wrong, this gun is fantastic against walkers. I just mentioned it on my best weapons for Walking Dead video and called it the best weapon for killing the walkers, since walkers need the little damage to their brain. But when using it against rage virus types or mutated ones, it's a gamble on your life, cause good luck headshotting them, and if you did, they might survive that. Just check survival cases of people being headshotted with 22 long rifle guns. Again, it's pretty good for walkers, but not the best for other types. Now, if you want to know if bows or PCP rifles are good for zombie apocalypse, check out the videos right here. Thanks for watching.